How's it going, everyone? It's me, Vivi, and welcome back to some more Sly Cooper. Alright, slight update on the Sly Cooper animated TV show. It's nothing huge, it's not a release date or anything like that. But the information which surfaced very recently, it pretty much tells us that the Sly Cooper TV show is doing very well. Everything seems to be proceeding smoothly. And that to me sounds like fantastic news. I'm gonna assume that you guys feel the same way right now. So according to Philippe Soutter, I probably mispronounced his name, I apologize, president at PGS Entertainment, according to his LinkedIn post. By the way, this post is public, I just wanted to get that out of the way. PGS is the distributor and marketing team behind the Sly Cooper TV show project. They also manage the brand. Now keep in mind, this company was behind many kid-oriented shows. I wanted to bring this up. Back in June, Soutter said that we're happy to bring Sly Cooper to kids. Something along those lines. I'll show the quote for you guys. So at the same time, yes, the show seems to be moving forward, but I don't want them to mess this up. Anyways, Soutter started his post by typing the following. We hope you've had a great start to the new year. 2017 was a great year for us, and we wanted to take this opportunity to thank our partners for all of the great things we've been able to accomplish this year together. Although it's always nice to look back at last year's achievements, and we've done just that by highlighting some of them below, it's also time to look forward to the new year and what the future holds for us. So the majority of the posts, the stuff he wrote in this article, are about shows which are currently active already. If you further scroll down, bam, the introduction of a new TV hero. Alright, before I start reading, I'm not sure I agree with the term hero. Remember the video I made about whether Sly's a hero or not? I believe he's a vigilante, but already, right there, the term hero, I'm skeptical. Okay, I understand the term vigilante, I don't think they would go with that word, but they could have at least said something other than hero, maybe something like, oh, here's a new character we're about to present. I'm just hoping they study these characters enough. Because what Sly does in the series, it's not very heroic. He does have some of the characteristics, but overall, he's not considered a hero. But anyways, let's proceed. We unveiled one of the most talked about series of the year, Sly Cooper, a product of our exciting new partnership with Sony PlayStation and Technicolor, a sensational new franchise. Sly Cooper has already seen its first script receive 5 stars from leading pre-buyers across the world. So I'm gonna break this down because that's pretty much what I do. Most talked about show in 2017. Publicly, absolutely not. Internally, it seems like it. The show was the 11th most screened at MIP Junior. Remember, I did make a video about that. That was behind closed doors, and that was in mid-October 2017. And during that event, they pitched their idea, their show, to a bunch of networks. So back in June 2017, it was announced that PlayStation teamed up with Technicolor Animation, right? We already know this. That's pretty much everything in terms of announcements to the public. But everything else, reading his post right now, they've been doing a bunch of things behind closed doors. So yes, the show seems to be moving forward. Sensational, I like that word. Sly is a great series, no doubt about that. I'm happy that the people they've met so far like it. And that's why the first script received apparently 5 stars from leading pre-buyers. Now you guys might say, okay, 5 stars out of what? Logically, there's some enthusiasm in his post. So that means 5 out of 5 stars. 5 out of 10? No, I don't think he would have had that enthusiasm. Probably would have said something like, unfortunately, right? Reading your comments over on Amino, I did share this on Amino, by the way. Someone brought up good points. 2 scenarios to this whole situation about the stars. The script was that good that it intrigued a mature audience, like, hey, this is a show which me, as an older person, will enjoy, and kids as well. Or 2, hey, look, it's another kids show. This looks cute, so let's give it a 5 stars. This looks like another Saturday morning cartoon, I mean. So whatever the case is, I just hope the script is good and not just a kiddified, watered down, completely non-Sly related plot. I hope us older fans will enjoy it too. So about this script, which one is it? The pilot episode, obviously. We haven't received many updates. No one knows what's going on with the TV show, apart for those who watch my videos on this channel. It is currently highly assumed that Technicolor is working on a pilot episode and pitching it to networks. At least for the script. I mean, why would they suddenly jump to season 1? Not the case. They always start off with a pilot. So what I'm thinking right now is it's either still being pitched or a network has finally picked it up. Here's what we know. It's in pre-production according to CEO Brad Foxhoven at Blockade Entertainment. Pre-production from what I've learned. It's the pilot writing process. Voice casting is the last step of this phase. Pre-production comes after development. Development being where they brainstorm ideas. So the show got announced in June 2017. Between then and, say, December 2017, I think they've been working on the script. And they've been showing it to potential networks, aka the pre-buyers which Soutter mentioned. The leading networks right now. Easy. Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney, Disney XD. To be honest, I'm expecting either Nickelodeon to pick it up or Cartoon Network, and here's why. I just can't imagine Netflix, seeing how the teams they've been involved with release their shows on networks such as Cartoon Network, Sonic Boom, yes, it then moved on to Boomerang, and then we had Alvin and the Chipmunks, which is still on air, which runs on Nickelodeon. Sly Cooper is a Sony intellectual property. Sony is involved, but we don't know to what extent. They're perhaps not even funding the show at all. Now, are people from Sony Pictures Animation working on this? We have no idea. Not the studio, I'm just talking about people from that team who decided to work with Technicolor. We don't even have any idea who the actual producers are, like the actual people, names. We don't know. Voice actors, no idea. While they haven't reached that part yet, it makes sense. Kevin Miller, the voice actor of Sly, he's voiced the character for every single Sly project. He hasn't said anything on the subject, unless he was told to keep everything under wraps. Now, since I mentioned Brad Foxhoven, by the way, this guy, he's the CEO of Blockade, one of the teams who worked on the Ratchet & Clank movie. As for Rainmaker, the other team, no, they are not in the picture. So far we got Sony, PlayStation, Technicolor, and Blockade Entertainment. Talking about this guy, he did reply to month-old questions over on Twitter. Someone shared something on Tumblr, sharing their thoughts. Hey, I'm sure they're going to claim that the show's meant for both audiences. Like, this user is still having doubts over on Tumblr. But then, Foxhoven saw it, and he shared the following. I think that would be our anxiety as well, but we would also have anxiety that we would work hard to make everyone happy, but end up making no one happy. Sony is tasking us to be bold, and take the franchise forward, while respecting and honoring its past. I like reading those words. Sony and taking the franchise forward. Oh, don't forget honoring the past, of course. So what is Sony up to? Just seeing this, like, something's up. Sony is aware that a TV show is happening. They're allowing their IP to be used. One thing I'm afraid of, I just hope they don't rely on the success of the show. If it sucks, chances of another game is going to be low. I just don't want them to have that mindset. Keep the TV show and the game series separate, please. They both have different outcomes, of course, depending on the promotion. Another question from December, if you guys are curious. At Brad Foxhoven, when will the Sly Cooper TV series air the pilot episode? Please let me know, thank you. Every market around the world will be different based on the broadcaster. Our goal is to give a broader update on the series in the coming month or so. This reply is from January 20th. Coming month or so. So, remember when I said we'd get updates in either January or February? January doesn't seem like the case anymore, but February might be it. So I wasn't too far off. So what kind of update do you guys expect to see? I don't expect to get like a release date for the pilot. I'm expecting maybe some sort of new render, or maybe announce the voice actors who will voice act for the pilot episode. Something like that. What do you think? Anyways, I think we're all used to it right now. What we have to do is wait, like always. We wait for news on the pilot episode. Alright, so we might get something pretty exciting next month. So stay tuned, guys. I will try my best to update you guys as much as I can, because a lot of people are unaware about this whole situation. So as usual, if you have any sorts of questions, leave everything in the comment section below. And as always, I've been Vivi, and thank you so much for watching.